Hey everyone, how's it going? So before this video gets started, if you want to save money on gas, if you're still paying full price for gas and you feel like you're still spending too much money on gas, there's a way to get 15 cents off per gallon if you use my code and link in the description down below for an app called GetUpside. Again, if you use my special promo code, you'll get 15 cents off per gallon. All of my friends use it, all of us use it. It's a new app. And I honestly can't believe that more people aren't using it. So if you haven't started yet using it, or at least try it out once and get 15 cents off per gallon. And then for life, you'll get discounts on your gas. And if you can refer a couple of your friends to use your code and link too, you can get up to 99 cents off per gallon, even more. It's crazy. You'll never have to pay full price for gas again. Use the link in the description down below for GetUpside. All right, now let's get on to the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. I am currently sitting in the Irvine Spectrum parking lot drinking my Vietnamese iced coffee. If you guys have ever had one of these, you know these things will keep you wired. It's about 7 p.m. so I'm gonna probably be up all night. Oh, that hits different. Oh, that hits different. I'm gonna be wired throughout this video. Why? Because I'm getting an influx of caffeine plus condensed milk, plus sugar. Great combo, by the way. Today we're looking at a story of a guy who has driven over 30,000 trips on Uber and Lyft. This is, if you guys want to see a story about one of the biggest, most experienced rideshare drivers, today's video is your day. If you've been thinking, you know what, I need tons of money and I'm gonna do whatever it takes, that's not me. I'm not gonna go out and give 30,000 rides for money. I'm more of like a think smarter, not work harder mentality. But if you're like, who cares? I'm gonna go out and bust my butt, give you know, rides for 12, 13 hours a day on both apps, because they do have limits. Maybe you say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna drive 12 hours a day. I don't care, I need to pay my rent. I wanna buy a new car. I wanna buy a house driving for Uber. This guy could definitely buy a house driving for Uber. That's the reality. So let's sync up my phone here and let's chat about this together. I'm gonna do a little reaction video. I saw this guy post in my Facebook group and I thought, you know what, I have to wait to read this and the comments too for my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm gonna let's see what his name is. His name is, shout out to Orhan Osak. So here we go. I'm gonna go into my Uber Lyft drivers Facebook group. Guys, if you're not in this group yet, you're missing out. Over 13,000 members. What's his name? Orhan. This guy, gentleman name is Orhan Osak. By the way, guys, if you post on Facebook, people are gonna talk about you on the internet. This is technically a private Facebook group, but nothing's private anymore. So I didn't ask Orhan for permission to use this, but hey, welcome to the internet. No, but I will share my thoughts, and you know, I have obviously good things to say about Orhan. He's killing it out there, so shout out to you, Orhan. Sorry I didn't reach out to you before, but again, welcome to the internet where anybody can take whatever you post online, and you post this on Facebook. It's a public forum, and anybody can talk about it on the internet. Okay, here we go. He's given 31,740 trips in 5 years, baby. So that boils down to about 6,000 rides per year, or let's do some quick math. 31,000, what is it? 31,740 divided by 5 years, 6,348 trips per year. Divide that by, let's do 52. He's averaging 122 trips a week for 5 years. That's insane. That is insane. 122 trips a week on average for 5 years. Honestly, I honestly am having trouble believing that's actually true, but we're gonna take a look at this. So on Uber, this is his profile on Uber. 4.98 stars, high ratings, 98%, 1% cancellation, so he barely cancels. He knows English, he's from Olmsted Falls. 17,917 trips over 5 years. Wow, excellent service, great conversation, entertaining driver. This is insane. 13,823 rides. 5-star driver, 5.2 years, okay. Still, 5.2 years. That's still, you're looking at over 100 rides a week. Guys, keep in mind, The most rides I've ever done in a week was like 60 rides. And I drove 40 hours. So he's doing that times 2. So he's like averaging around 70, I mean, unless he's doing a bunch of Uber, Pool, Lyft shared rides, but like, I mean, he's averaging around 70 hours, 80 hours a week for 5 years. That's crazy. This guy, by the way, Orhan, if you're watching this, little opportunity for you and everybody else watching. This guy could literally cash out if he's in California. Oh, is he in California? Where is Olmsted Falls? Oh, this could be interesting. If you're in California and you've done some trip, like, you know, hit some big numbers like this. Oh, it's in Ohio. If he was in California, he could potentially get back pay for all the overtime hours because the new law passed that, you know, makes drivers employees and it's gonna pay drivers overtime. So he could have potentially made a lot of money. But let's look at I can't talk. Let's look at the comments really quick. That's a lot of rides. That's about 6K plus rides a year from Miguel. Orhan says, thanks. You must really like people. He goes, I do. Yeah. Shout out to you, Orhan, for, I wouldn't say putting up with people, but yeah, I mean, you're dealing with a lot. Driving people is really an emotional job. I did not realize that going into it. You're dealing with a lot of really, really happy people, and then at the same time, a lot of really sad people, angry people, people who have no emotion at all. They just sit in your back seat and sit on their phone. You drop them off, the next person, you really connect with them, really, you know, high emotion, high energy, and then they leave, you never talk to them again, and then the next person's like crying in the back seat. It's an emotionally draining job as a driver. So Orhan, if you're watching this, like, what's your secret, man? We want to know. Joshua goes, good Lord, how many cars have you gone through? Great question, by the way. First Honda was 420,000 miles, and Drunk Idiot totaled it. Now Honda Civic, that's all 2 years. I drove about 500,000 miles. Wow. He goes, that's all I need to know. I'm in the market again after my Ford Fusion was totaled. Only car by Honda. So he prefers Honda. Good to know. There you guys have it. If you're thinking about buying a new car for rideshare, I would say, like, if you can get a Honda Civic that can go 420,000 miles, I would buy a Honda at, like, that has 100,000 miles on it. Try to get one for like 5 grand, 6 grand maybe, and then drive the heck out of that thing. That's what I would recommend to anybody. Just good advice for anybody, by the way. If you're looking at buying a car, don't get an expensive car. Get a cheap car, get one that you can afford, get one that you're not gonna have crazy high payments on. Get one used, around 100,000 miles, and get a reliable company car. Reliable Honda Civic, Honda Accord, Toyota, maybe Prius. I know those are a little bit more expensive, but I was gonna say Toyota, what is it? Sienna? No, I don't remember. Ford, like this car that I'm driving in, Ford Fusion, Ford Escape. Yeah, Honda, Hyundai, Toyota, Ford. Get a sedan that's very reliable, that you can, yeah, and then get it that has 100,000 miles on it. Get it at 100,000 miles on it. Why? Because at 100,000 miles, the car's already way down in price. It's probably you could probably find one for around $5,000 or $6,000 if you really search long enough. They're gonna go up to 10,000. Don't buy one that's $10,000. Buy one that's more like 5,000 or 6,000. You're gonna buy it used, a few years old, but you're still gonna be able to drive that thing until it hits 200,000 miles. So you're gonna get a few years out of the car, but you're paying a low price. So because 100,000 miles, the car's already down in value, but it's still a reliable car. That's what I recommend. And like going off of him, he's driven 420,000 miles on that car. So even if you buy it at 100,000 miles, you're still looking at 320,000 more miles on your car. Human nature is strange. We all crave recognitions. Nasir, classic hater. The guy's not craving any recognitions. I mean, this is quite an accomplishment. I mean, this is Facebook. This is an Uber Lyft drivers Facebook group. This is what you're supposed to share. Crazy, incredible things like this. Great stories, highlights. If you've done over 30,000 rides, share it. Come on, we're all exchanging feedback here. And look, I mean, he helped out this guy looking for a new car in the market. I mean, this is not a bad thing to share your screenshots, especially on like a Facebook group. Jay goes, hope you use that money for long-term things as a house. I've bought a house in the city and land in the country, so I got 2 houses. Good God, I thought I had a lot, 12,000 in 2.75 years. You were never home. Damn, that's awesome. I thought I had a lot with 705 years. I drove ton to over 22,000 in 5 years, but damn, I thought I was never home. I hope you made it worth it. I'm sure you got 10,000 bonus last year as well, like I did. Oh yeah, well, that was when the, what was that, AB5? No, when were they giving out like bonuses? They were giving out like 10,000 bonus. Oh, the IPO. If you had done over 10,000 rides, you got a $10,000 bonus, I'm pretty sure, something like that. That's probably Uber and Lyft together. Yes, I have 26,000 rides. Nice. That's 18 jobs per day for 5 years. You're an animal. Yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. Honestly, it's pretty remarkable. Use the link down below for GetUpside. If this guy would have used GetUpside, he probably would have saved him a lot of money on gas, because gas is expensive. So get up to 25 cents off per gallon when you use the link down below for GetUpside. Thank you all for watching today's video. This has been another episode of the Rideshare Hub. And comment down below, how many rides have you given as an Uber and a Lyft driver? I'll talk to you all soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.